Hi, back with more Resident Evil 2. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. This is called a rage-free walkthrough. Going to do a little guide for you for your Claire A scenario to get your S+. New game, Claire, hardcore. Let's go. A rage-free walkthrough. There will be no controller throwage, yelling, screaming, losing my mind, none of that. We're going to do this nice and easy in the safest way possible to get you your S+ rank. S+ means playing on hardcore difficulty. You can only save a total of 3 times. If you save a 4th time, it drops you down to S rank. And you have to beat the game in 2.5 hours. So let's do it. Head right into the convenience store. And this isn't going to be geared toward trying to get you to do a bunch of slick moves and all that. No. This is going to be the safest way that I can think to get you through it. First zombie here, just run right through him. Grab the key. It does not matter if you get bit. Just wait a second and then head on. Yeah, he'll probably grab me here. Well, no, he didn't get me. But if he does, don't worry about it, because you get a full heal as soon as you get out of the convenience store. Let's I so miss the original games. Head down the center aisle. Any other way gets you bit. And head for the door and we're out of here. I really miss the old games that as soon as you used up an item, it gave you that auto prompt that this item is useless now. Discard, yes or no. Rather than you having to physically go to your inventory to check for that little red check mark. Alright, run to the right immediately. If you wait 2.5 seconds, you get bit by that lead zombie.
Gotta keep moving.
But now we're out of free heals, so we can't afford to get chewed on out here. Well, we really can.
It's like the end of the world.
This zombie catches himself on fire, commits suicide. There we go. Because between here and G1 Birkin,
Almost there.
we're going to pick up a total of 6 full heals. So if you get tagged a couple times in the RPD, don't worry about it. You're going to have plenty of heals. Now this guy can be a pain. I like to try to hug this side on him in case he does a double lunge. If you try to run to his left, roughly 50% of the time he's going to grab you. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this here health spray. So this initial hallway, we're going to be able to get hit twice, and it's not going to matter. Just won't matter. Just don't panic. The safest way to do this is to try to force the zombies into one-on-one fights with you. Because one-on-one, they almost will never be able to bite you. The only way they're going to be able to do that is when you get greedy on the offense. They're getting too close, and you're still trying to get that one more shot in, and next thing you know, they turn on the Deion Sanders speed on you. They cover the whole hallway before you can blink, and you're bit. So it's just a matter of try to break that habit of being greedy on your DPS. There we go. Now we've got our 2 heals. Now this guy that comes through the window, we don't have to kill, but we do want to put him on the ground. Otherwise, he'll grab us from behind while we're dealing with the zombies on the other end of the hall, and that's just no good. First zombie here, we're not going to try to get slick with him. We're going to let him sprawl on the desk so we can lock him in and effectively remove him from the game forever. There we go. He's done. Now when we come back here, he won't be chasing us around out here. Now you have to wait a heartbeat for him to truly activate before you start shooting. Hey, we got a crit. That's always nice. Now these zombies, they only take 3 shots apiece. Don't know where homeboy over there is heading. That has never happened before. Ever. This is real bad. Okay, just run it out. Where...
Shit.
This guy can be really spongy. Hey, there he is. How did... I don't know how he got like behind me. There, he's done. Now, big man is probably not dead, so we're going to want to make sure here. Nope, he's not. Once again, wait a heartbeat. Once he starts moving, then we can hit him. There, now he's totally dead. And go ahead and get the ammo, get the board, and we're up out of here. Well, you got to see something bizarre. I have never had that dude just toddle off on me like that, ever.
Nobody knows what caused this?
And now we can finally get down the other hallway. There we go. That was awkward. But the reason I said wait a heartbeat before you start shooting the zombie is because if you start shooting him right away, the shots will not count. He'll just tank them, they will do no damage, and you're just wasting your time. Alright, now we're going to put up everything except one first aid spray. And that first aid spray is just in case we get, you know, tagged, bit up, something goes wrong while we take on the next couple of zombies. But that board is going to go in the third window down this hall to lock this woman out. Let's go ahead and drop him. We'll be back for these two windows a little bit later on. But first, we don't want her just running around. Let's go ahead and not ever deal with her or her backup that comes through later. Once again, this particular walkthrough is based on safety first. I mean, you know, grab your hard hat, your goggles, whatever else you got. We're going to be safe. We're going to take down every enemy that might possibly give us trouble later on. Alright, a crit is always wonderful. This guy is an infamous sponge. And Claire takes 6 years to reload. Ah. He ain't dead. He never is dead the first time he goes down. Now, once again, gotta wait. Now that he's moving, now we can go ahead and start shooting him. Does not have to be a headshot. Headshots don't do any extra damage at all. The only reason to go for a headshot is to hope for a crit. Let's make sure. Well, he's definitely dead. Whenever the head explodes, then he's definitely dead. We don't need that. We need the gunpowder itself. There we go. And we're going to deal with this guy here in a second, but not until we get the speed loader. 9, 15, 7 here for our extra inventory. Trying to play this game without upgrading your inventory is just nightmarish. So we're going to go ahead and get the inventory upgrades whenever we can. Alright, NED for the first lock, and MRG for the other one. Just be careful not to head around the corner of this desk and activate the sleeper over there. And immediately combine that. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and take this guy out. Alright, it's usually not that easy. Usually he takes a good 10, 11, 12 rounds. Don't worry about him quite yet. We're going to head into the dark room first. He'll wait for us. And this is the one spot where we get 3 ink ribbons, so we'll never have to pick up another ink ribbon. Go ahead and mix those together and get us more handgun. And now we're going to put up everything except our handgun and handgun ammo. Actually, let's go ahead and keep the first aid out just in case of bad things happening. Board, green herb, and let's lock this guy out immediately. We don't ever want to have to deal with him. Now, be wary of this guy that's up on the 3rd floor. He could actually be down on the 2nd floor landing by now. He's not. There we go. So go ahead and take him out. He might be dead. Maybe not. Let's make sure. He is. Okay, good. Now she's got to go. She can take some punishment unless you get a crit. Okay, that was incredibly lucky. I wouldn't count on that if I were you. Head up to the 3rd floor real fast. And we're going to go ahead and get the submachine gun ammo. DCM is the combination on this locker. There we go. May as well grab that real quick. And back down here to the 2nd floor. There's a red herb around here behind the vending machine that we will go ahead and mix up with that. Head on in here. We're going to get one of the flame rounds, but not the other. We'll go ahead and grab this one. And our portable safe, and we'll solve it right now because we're about to head right back down and use it. Okay, on the left-hand side here, we've got 7, we've got 5, we've got 1, and we've got... it's not all odds. And 4. Okay, now on the right side, we got the 6, the 2, the 8, and this has to be 3. It is. Alright, there we go. And we're going to head back down to the locker room. And we are going to get an additional knife. Right here. Go ahead and put our key in the 3 slot. Alright, 103 for a knife. And 109 for some handgun ammo. And of course grab them both. And now we're heading back to the dark room to offload all of our gimmicks here. Including that, we're just bringing the handgun and the handgun ammo. That is it. Because honestly, once again, we're only going to be taking zombies on one-on-one in the library. So we shouldn't be taking any bites in there. If we do, we can always run away real quick. Get us our key.
What was that?
It's a liquor, Claire. It's a liquor. Powder, board. Now this hanging zombie, he takes 6 focused shots, unless you get a crit. But we've already got 2. Wow, we got another crit. That's why we have so much handgun ammo left. Now, evil librarian woman. She can be anywhere. And she's usually somewhere where you can't see her on camera. That's always great. I've had her appear like right here while Claire was helpless on the walkie-talkie. And that's not fun at all. Okay, there she is. She's got to go down. And she has really bad movement patterns. So make sure to keep quite a bit of distance from her.
Shit.
Because she can go prime on you real fast. Break out that 4-1 speed. Alright, she's dead. And now we'll go ahead and mix this guy up. But as you can see, you're going to get plenty of handgun ammo between the powder mixtures. Okay, fish, scorpion, and the tipped pot here for the unicorn medallion. Grab us our knife. Now over here, the far left bookshelf, we're going to move 1 to the right. which exposes yet more handgun ammo. So even if you weren't getting those crits, you'd still have plenty of ammo right here. Now this one spot to the left. Resist the urge to go through there and wake the big man up. It's easier to take him around like this because he's spongy as hell. You're going to need to move. Couldn't get any crit love on him. I have no idea how that first shot missed. And he doesn't stagger easily either. Oh, come on, man. Alright, I don't trust him being dead, so... Wow, he is. Okay, good. I'll buy that for $1. Grab our book. Now we can grab this ammo. We're only 9 shots short of having a full stack, thanks to the extra crits. But even if each zombie took 15, we'd still have almost 30 extra shots. Okay, here we got the lion, the branch, and the eagle. Now let's head over to the waiting room. We're going to get our weapons locker key card so that we can go ahead and get the grenade launcher before we head over to the east office. We're going to leave the herb and 6211 for the upgrade for Claire's real handgun that we're going to get on the other side of the RPD in the parking garage. There we go. Grab the board, because we're about to use them here in a second. There we go. And let's get our red jewel. Once again, this is a safety walkthrough. That's why we're going to be boarding up the windows, to go ahead and eliminate zombies before they can threaten us. I mean, sure, you can ignore it and try to kneecap them and run by and all that, but that's a great way to get bit. This is going under the assumption that you're not like some super skilled gamer and all this other nonsense. The way I do this, it should be basically anyone can do it. No, I'm not going to do a Geico catchphrase. No, I'm not going to do it. So easy. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Now let's offload a bunch of stuff here.
Yeah, we're not out of here yet.
There we go. Let's use up the key. And let's go get ourselves some grenade launcher. Now we can go ahead and grab the green herb that we left there, because that's going to wind up being a full heal, taking us over into the east office in case worst comes to worst. And let's board up these windows. There we go. Now when we come back through here, there will be nothing that can touch you. You're totally 100% safe. 3 boards. We're triple bagging, buddy. We're safe. Ain't nothing getting through all that. Now, grenade launcher. And we'll go ahead and load him up with 1 round of flame ammo. That's all we're going to be taking with us. Leave him sleeping. And it's about time to head over to the east office. So we're going to go ahead and dump everything except the handgun ammo, one round in our flame launcher, and the one lonely green herb. That's all we're going to need for this. And now we pick that up and combine them. We got a double green. Helicopter crash. And now we got a triple green. There we go. So if we get messed up down here, we got a full heal, so we're good. Gonna be boarding one dude out.
This is bad. I've got zombies everywhere. Marvin? Marvin, are you there? Marvin?
Here we go. Now just walk on over here. Now when this fool comes through, wait for him to start moving so that it'll register. Flame round. He is done dealing. Now he's not going to come bashing in the door and sneak attack us when we get up in here. Now we got this guy. We can go ahead and shoot at him. Grab the flashbang. Go ahead and board this guy out real quick. And more handgun ammo. Oh, he's still up. Go ahead and take him out. He's moving awfully slow, I say as he then begins lurching. Alright, he might not be dead. Make absolutely sure. Yes, he's dead. Okay, good. And we go ahead and pick up a gunpowder. The fuse, the key item that we need to get up out of here. Valve handle. And now we'll mix the white gunpowder. This will be our first acid rounds. And we are done here. And everything's dead. Nothing can hurt us. We're good to go. See? Nothing. They're all done. Now, I might want to go ahead and stop by the box here and dump a couple of things that, quite frankly, we don't need. Like, for instance, a stack of handgun ammo and the heal and the acid rounds. We don't need nothing. Not for right now. Because there's only one more enemy we're going to face, and we're going to take him out. Ain't nothing here now. Let them beat on the boards all they want to. Now the screamers here at the end, they can't reach through and grab you or nothing. They're just a jump scare. Just ignore it. Right here. Yeah, they sound all scary, but they can't do nothing. Now, I am going to go ahead and grab this board that's in here. Along with, well, everything. That board is not really necessary, but it'll save a little bit of time later. We'll be able to leave a later board behind instead of running up and down stairs. Now, the reason why I'm not picking up all the flame rounds, as you'll see here, I'm leaving 3 packs in here and 1 in the secret room, is because when we get to the nest, we're going to want to kill IVs. We're going to want to enter the nest with 8 flame rounds on us. Well, we'll be heading back to the RPD just before the nest. So to avoid accidentally using them up, go ahead and just run straight to the STARS office here. The liquor can't catch up to you by the time you get in here, as long as you don't dawdle. So to avoid using up too many flame rounds and not having enough for the nest, I'm going to go ahead and leave 8 flame rounds here in the RPD. Like that one, we're leaving it. That way there we'll pick them up on our way when we come back. And now we're mixing this to get us some acid rounds. And they're gonna wind up going into this liquor here. But we'll pick up those flame rounds on our last trip to the RPD, so that we will definitely have enough for the nest. As long as we never pick them up in the first place, we can't accidentally use them, right? Just walk past this fool. Now when he hits the floor, once he gets completely on the floor, acid round. 2 acid rounds will kill a liquor. Once he stops smoking, give him a second one. Boom, he's done. Now when we come back through here later with the tyrant chasing us around, there won't be a liquor, so we don't have to walk or any of that. We can just run. Not a problem. Now this liquor in here, you can try to run around him, but I recommend flashbanging him. It's safer that way. It's foolproof. Whereas if you mess up your run trying to run on his left and then hug his rear as you hook around him and run out, you might accidentally get swiped. The flashbang just eliminates all of that. Takes all the guesswork out of it. Alright, we've got the maiden, the bow and arrow, which is almost impossible to see, and the snake. There we go. Now as we cross the threshold, just drop the flashbang and go on walking. And he won't catch you. Good to go. And we're done with the RPD. Finished. Not a problem. And now we're taking on G1 Birkin. And the way I fight him is no strat whatsoever. I grenade him, and then it's strictly tank and spank. That's why we collected all those heals. Just get in his face, shank him, burn through the heals. Like I said, tank and spank. The strategy of no strategy. And this is the 4th pack of flame rounds that I won't be getting, leaving it for the end. Now, if you want to, you can go ahead and save right here before G1 if you're not feeling comfortable with him. But either way, leave a space open for the grenade you're going to get. And grab the flashbangs. And our 3 knives. Not the infinite knife. I never use the infinite knife because I just assume that you don't have the infinite knife. And load everything else up with heals. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 5 heals on us. And equip the knife. There we go. No gun, no nothing. Now, with Claire, on the Claire A run, I save a bit later on. Instead of at G1, because with all these heals in just tanking spanking, it's almost impossible to die. But like I said, if you don't feel comfortable, go ahead and save. It's just that you won't be able to save where I do later on. That's all. That's the only difference. I save before activating the Tyrant. Now, the first 2 times, if he grabs you, just go ahead and stab him. Then after that, just eat the damage and heal up. I'll show you what I mean. And here we go, just get in his face and start slashing. Until he starts freaking out and his eye opens up. Right about here is where I'll grenade at his feet to make him stagger a little bit. And then back to slashing. Now I'll show you what I mean if he grabs me here. There we go. Just don't stab him. Go ahead and eat the damage. You'll kick him away. Now as soon as you get up and you can access your inventory, go ahead and heal, and then right back to slashing. Now if he grabs you a second time, well, he hit me, which is not a problem because we're going to go ahead and heal right through it. And just keep on slicing, slicing, slicing. Now if he grabs me a second time, I'll go ahead and stab him off me. There we go. There we go. Now we'll stab him off. Now we still have 2 knives. So just keep slashing. If he grabs you again, stab him off you again. No need, because he's dead. Okay. Well, either way, we're going to pretend that he kept grabbing, and we're going to go ahead and discard all the knives. Don't need them. Let's just collect all the stuff around here. But see, that way, if you get grabbed the second, you can get grabbed twice and still have a knife. And then if he hits you, heal. And if he grabs you like 2 more times, go through those heals. Now you saw how that went. There was no running around, no fancy gimmicks, just right in his face, slash, 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 and heal through damage. Ignore mechanics. We're going to want to go ahead and combine these 2 guys right here. Now upstairs there's going to be a gunpowder and a green herb.
This way.
I'll be right with you, Sherry. And there we go. Now it's on to the parking garage.
It won't move. You got it. So, what's your mom like? She works at Umbrella. She's an important medicine. Umbrella? That big pharmaceutical company? My mom's always at work. I don't get to see her much. Well, hopefully you'll get to see her again soon. So, where's your dad?
Alright, now what we're going to do here is heading into this, we're going to get out the extended mag for our real handgun. We're going to go ahead and grab the grenade launcher. We're going to go ahead and grab the small gunpowder and a single green herb by itself. There we go. Here we go. We're ready.
Wow. Both of my parents are gone. It's just me and my brother. Over there!
Now, the only real danger here, we're going to just walk right past the liquors. The only danger is walking back out. Because the second liquor's head can kind of teleport into you and aggro you, and then you have 2 liquors smacking you. But if that happens, we're going to have a shield heal. And we're going to have a flashbang to get us out of that. Whatever you do, don't break into a run, because there's another liquor in the hallway that will take your head off if you run. Come on in here and grab the flame rounds. Leave those zombies right where they sit. The way we're going to do this, they're never going to be a threat. Grab our car key. And let's get a real gun. That 5-shot revolver nonsense is just... that really handicaps Claire as compared to Leon's pistol with his starting off with 12 and winding up with something like 24. But now we got a real handgun. Go ahead and combine it. Now just do not run into the kennel. You're not playing Leon, you're playing Claire, so you have to walk into the kennel. And this is why I brought that single green herb. We're going to go ahead and combine this guy with it. And we are walking. Grab our acid powder, combine it, acid rounds. Yeah, they're loud, but they're not a threat. You'll know it when they aggro you. Just don't worry about the sound. Just hug the corner there. There's no threat when you're walking through the first time. It's when you come back. Just don't run until that door closes so they can't hear you. There you go. Now, second drawer contains a red herb. That's why we have our... this gives us a shield heal. That's why I brought that green herb. Now we've got a shield heal from this point. So if we do get attacked by the lickers, we can heal through them. And the flashbang to get us out of danger. Now this guy is a real bullet sponge, and he can be hard to get around, so just flame round him. And he's dead. One flame round will kill any zombie, it doesn't matter. Now the second one from the end contains our diamond key. This guy will get up and start chasing, but will be long gone. Don't even worry about him. Don't even worry about him. Just grab the key and then run up out of here. He'll never catch you. It's just that fool, when he gets up, could block your way and get you bit. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Just walk through the door and hug the left side and head right up the stairs. There we go. Now, if you'd been hit, you'd quickly go ahead and heal and then drop that flashbang to disorient them and then keep walking. Don't panic and sprint out the door into this other licker. Going to stay on the right-hand side of the hallway here till we get by him. Just keep walking. Now, when we head back to the firing range here with the diamond key, the zombies are awake, but if you keep walking, they won't know you're there. They won't aggro you and beat down the door and try to cut you off as you're coming back out. Just walk. Totally safe. And we've got a red herb waiting for us in here. We do not need the film canister. That just tells us about the DCM locker. There we go. And then walk back out. See? These guys are clueless. It's just standing around. And that licker will still be down the hall. As long as you're not running in the firing range, that licker won't move. He'll still be over there. Open the door, and we're done. We'll never be back. Time to head to the chief's office.
Must be where that guy came from.
And here's the must. The upgrade for the grenade launcher. Boom, there we go. And we'll go ahead and mix this herb with the red. Activate the elevator. And grab our... some more acid powder over here. And we're good. And now if you manage to take like 2 hits from them lickers, well, here's another full heal for you, so you'll be back to full. Now we're going to go ahead and just drop everything real quick. Because we'll be back here in just a moment. SMG ammo, very important for much later on. But we need the heart key to get out of the chief's office, so this is the only place you can go, so go ahead. Get the heart key. Now, what we're going to do is we're bringing just the heart key and the red jewel and that board that I got that I said that we don't really need, but it saves a little bit of time of running up and down. This is what I'm talking about right here. Instead of running up to get the board, we'll just go straight down to the downstairs here, down to the interrogation room, and board this guy out. Done. Down in this locker, we've got some more acid powder. And this will be our 4th mix. Go ahead and run straight. Just stay on this side of the table. Go ahead and pick us up our STARS badge. And may as well go ahead and turn it into the USB key right now. Now just walk to the glass. When the liquor comes through, just mash X to go on through. Boink, don't run, just walk. And there we go. That's the last time we're mixing a small gunpowder with acid ammo. And then just walk. Grab the handgun ammo, walk, and we're done here. Goodbye. See? Just don't panic when that liquor comes through. As long as you're walking and you just hop through the window as soon as he comes through, then hop back through on the way out, you're fine. Totally fine. Now we're about to head upstairs. We're going to need the heart key. Let's go ahead and get our handgun. We'll go ahead and get some handgun ammo. And that's it for right now. Because we got to pick up a whole lot of stuff. We'll be coming back to the chief's office, don't worry. Now, here it can get a little bit sticky. Just walk into here. There's a zombie hiding behind this corner. Load off on him as soon as he appears. Now his buddy's probably coming up right behind him. Yup. And they're probably not dead. Nope. Alright, he's definitely dead now. Make sure on this guy here. Yep, not dead. Now he probably is. Yep. Okay, we're good. And that's why we needed to bring the heart key to get in here to get our electronic part. Ignore the knife. We don't need a knife. We'll have other opportunities to get a knife. And we're done knifing stuff, so all we'd be using it for is a defense item anyway. Go ahead and grab the flame rounds. We definitely need this right here. Large gear. That's what we're here for. Go ahead and leave the blue herb for now. We can go ahead and grab the handgun ammo. Leave that blue herb for the time being. Head on over here, handgun ammo. And we got 2 more zombies to take out down here on the bottom of the stairs. I mean, you can run around them and kneecap them and all that nonsense, but like I said, this is a safety walkthrough. And both these zombies are very spongy. Very much so. Alright, she's dead. She ain't getting up. But this guy's the Terminator. He can take so much punishment. Ah, how did that miss? He may be dead, maybe not. He is good. And now we got 2 green herbs down here. Now we've got a red herb right inside the door here. That we will go ahead and combine. There we go. And head back up. And blue herb. And let's create a shield heal. There we are. Go ahead and grab this flashbang since we have one item slot left. There we are. Now it's time to go down and save the game, because next stop is the Tyrant Chase. Now, I'm going to be saving the game here. If you saved before G1 Birkin, you won't be wanting to save here. But we're definitely going to need our Stars badge. Stars badge, the large gear, and both keys, the heart key and the diamond key. And then we are getting our grenade launcher and 2 acid rounds. Well, actually, you can grab all of them if you want, but we're only going to really be using 2. And we're going to go ahead and also go ahead and bring a shield heal with you as well, in case the Tyrant does you dirty. And we'll go ahead and save right here. And I'm going to have to cut this real quick at the first save. And that's part 1, and I'll see you next time with part 2 as we run out the Tyrant. Till then, take care.